So here we are back again and back in our members. So we have finished the bond which we collected last time, and if I'm honest, I probably did a bit too much AFKing and not enough money making. So this time we really need to pull our finger out. So this is going to be quite a big challenge for 7-day bond. We're going to try and see how many bonds we can earn over the next 2 weeks with this release. Whereas before, I've been sort of targeting to try and upgrade levels, upgrade the account. This time, we need to go into a pure money-making mode to see how much we can make in 2 weeks of gameplay. Now, this is going to be involving some AFK while working, and this is going to be some active money-making as well. Basically, we just need to go hard and go quick to try and raise this account's wealth as much as possible, because we've kind of done 2 or 3 bonds now, very close together, where I think we've not really earned much. We've been a bit stagnant. If we look at our sort of wealth evaluator, 250 mil, doesn't count the members items. So when I looked before the bond ran out, we're roughly about 1.3 bill. So basically everything we're doing on this account is kind of like not worthwhile. Yes, we are getting XP and leveling up and stuff, but we're not increasing our account wealth because we're spending what money we make over the 2 weeks onto fresh bonds. So let's go and see if there's enough cash knocking around the Grand Exchange and the bank. Currently only have 102 mil in the old cash stack, which is a little bit worrying because we need quite a lot more. So what I think I'm going to do is withdraw all of the Elder Rune swords, and we'll throw them into the Grand Exchange. And yeah, that should see me through to getting a bond. We might need to sort of put them down a little bit, take a little time to sell them as well, and then we'll be okay from there. So if I can just put these in for a price, let's have a look at what we can sell them for. Let's just put them for 1.5k. Right, that is always reassuring. Problem is, in a minute, things like Orichalcum and also things like Jackalip are incredibly cheap at the minute. That Orichalcum price, I'm kind of interested in investing in, because it's very cheap, and Orichalcum bars will always go up. So what I'm going to do is just have a little bit of a check on the bond price as well. I'm going to leave these swords in to sell because they will sell eventually. 138 mil, still pretty expensive. Yes, it's down a little bit, but it's still very expensive. Right, so there we go. We've sold a few things out of the bank. I've sold the Orichalcum, which we got from Archglacier. Can't believe we actually made that much Orichalcum and money from Archglacier as well. Sold some iron ore, which for whatever reason I had in my bank. I don't know if I actually mined it or what I did for it, but yeah, whatever. And then also some 5 battle staffs as well. They have been sold, which has put us on 138 mil, which should be enough to get the bond. So not only have we got a lot of GP to get in the next sort of since this account, there's a lot of this bank I need to clear out as well. Because normally in one of my members, this account is valued at 1.3 bill. I don't really see it. Yes, there's a purple Santa hat there, but again, that's really cheap. But for the rest of the bank, yes, there's some stuff dotted around. It just needs a big overhaul, a big sell-off, and a big clear out as well. And then we can see what we're doing going forward as well. So hopefully this bond buys nice and quick. I tell you what, let's just go for 139, and it still don't buy. Right, we'll come back when it's bought, and then we'll hop in to members and then get started. So it's been a little bit of a while since we've done some clips or recording on 7-day bond. And I think the last clip actually might have been me unlocking the bond for this go. And this is going to be a really quick episode, and it's going to be a really quick bond because I believe the bond runs out tomorrow on the account. And I've kind of been doing a bit of admin stuff. I'm doing a lot of archaeology, so we're now level 97 archaeology, and the goal is hopefully by the end of this bond, whether it's tomorrow or the next day, if I could fluke 99, it will be a really big important point. And then in the next bond, I'm going to be doing an awful lot of admin on the account. I'm going to be getting things like the Master Archaeology outfit, because then that will unlock screening soil. We're going to do like a 2-week money-making bond special, and I've started to liquidate quite a lot of the items on the account as well. So you can see here, I'm trying to sell up on a lot of the items I've got, battle staffs, Elder Swords, torture shells, the binding contract stuff, because I don't think I'm going to quite be at that level yet. But what I'm trying to do is liquidate all of the bank to all the items I need. And then what I'm going to do when I've got the cash stack is basically buy bonds. And they're going to live in the bond pouch, which then means that every time I've got enough money for the bond, it gets bought, it goes in the pouch, and then we go and make the money again. So really what it's going to be doing is really encouraging me to make GP with a very limited cash stack, which I think is the kind of content I really enjoy doing. I really enjoy like working with very little, and it sort of encourages me to make more and more money. And I think you guys do like that stuff as well. So that's the plan anyway. I am doing battle staffs as well. Got 96 a little bit earlier as well in soldiering through them. They are decent XP. It's just very long-winded to do battle staffs. Just got under 12k battle staffs to work with as well. And what I was thinking to do with this account especially, I'm thinking I'm going to go and aim for 100 mining, because 100 mining is going to be a couple of things. It can be primal ores, which is very, very important. But also 100 mining, they've noted down, is going to be the mining level for the brand new clay coming with the crafting update. And what I would like to do with this account especially is have 100, maybe 105 crafting to go. Because on the main accounts, that's what I'll be doing to like go and explore most of the new content. Whereas this account can go and actually benefit and make money from it. And really, with the crafting 110 update, that could be enough for this account to secure enough money for the next sort of year's membership. So we just kind of need to get to the crafting release, have the levels we need to sort of cash in and make money there and make a lot of profit. Now, the farming has been going exceptionally well. I cannot believe I've hid behind player-owned farms for so long and not really embraced it. Flying up in the levels, and I am now level 97, since I have 98. And the plan with this account is to keep going and stacking up on the beans, because the brand new crafting armor or the martial stuff relies on material being farmed to then process into crafting stuff, which I think this account is going to do. And what my big hope is that having beans available from player-owned farms, I can buy the super growth potions to sort of skip having to wait for them to grow, and that just means I have a lot more resources to go with as well. So that's the plan for that. But yeah, this account is pretty much plodding on. Really only been focusing on archaeology, invention, farming and crafting. But I think it's going to be nice to actually see a big cash stack, and I'm really looking forward. I've already got some ideas coming up as well of when we liquidate everything into bonds, of where we can go to like make some money as well. Because the idea will be I'm going to be doing stuff or doing skills and stuff to make the money. So like Herblore really does need to get to 99, really need to tackle that. That can be a good way to go make some GP. But yeah, I'm really interested for that. And I think it'd be like a nice little twist to this. It'll be a mini series which will also progress 7-day bond as well, which I've seen your guys' comments on my poll on the community tab. That's where you want me to go. That's what you want me to do as well. But in terms of what's left in the bank, so we need to go through these 10k battle staffs, which will keep me quite busy actually. Loving these love letters though, because the boost you're going to get in XP really does help. Like there's quite a lot of boosts now in World 84, where World 84, especially for a bank standing skill, you have to do. But I've got 12k battle staffs which I need to get rid of. I'm going to pretty much empty the combat tab as well, because I think we're at a point. I'll keep my necromancy armor, because I think I may as well, because there's no real point selling that, 'cause it's just going to be annoying. I've got some Death Warden tops, which hopefully will bring a little bit in. I can't remember what I was doing. Oh no, what I was doing for this, I was going to do Hermit to upgrade it to tier 70. And by doing that as well, I'm going to be making profit off it. I'm going to drop that and then move on and do some other stuff. The Glazesword tab from all the Glazesword kills. I've sold bits of it because I needed some cash to actually buy this bond, but that's all going to go as well. The Wen pages, hopefully are a decent price, 150. It's not horrific. And player owned farm tab. Yes, I've spent quite a bit on player owned farm lately, but actually realizing it, the chinchompers do eventually add up. So I've got something like 12 million chinchompers, which, considering I'm just doing it for the XP, it's nice to have something back from that as well. In terms of other items, I've just got like little bits of resources. I've got some herbs I farmed, so I'm going to sell those. And basically what I really want is just to keep on tradables. I have a massive job here in the archaeology tab. I basically want to get rid of all the archaeology items, or all these archaeology items which are just floating around, because they're annoying. They really sort of make the bank messy and hold up bank space. The Slayer masks I'll get rid of. And it's just cleaning stuff here as well. But apparently, like in this tab alone, I've got something like 400 mil, which I know I've got like some prayer potions, I've got some summoning potions, I've got some other stuff I just basically need to clear out of. But we are starting to chip away with it, starting to sell it as well, which is always a bonus. But yeah, the bond account's been going okay, and we've been doing all right. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with the sort of shift we can do going forward. I think we can make a lot better content if we're sort of narrowing it down to like mini-series. I think mini-series will suit this account a lot better. Basically, we went to the point where I didn't want you guys to be bored of it. And by bored of it, I just don't think it was getting the views it used to. We've dropped down a little bit in worth. 1.2 bill is okay. Obviously, it's really good by some people's things, but we're trying to get to like membership being covered, and that doesn't cut it in a minute. So that's less than 10 bonds, which is a little bit brutal, but it is what it is. I don't think we've really pushed to make as much GP as what we used to. But that's what these mini-series are going to be about. And also, what I've been working a lot on lately as well is getting requirements for stuff. So the idea of 99 archaeology and the master outfit, as well as the master soil box, is that means I can do screening soil efficiently. I'm going to be doing various different things for herb lore, super prayer potions, aggression potions, weapon poisons as well will be very good, which hopefully will mean that will contribute. If we get to a point where we need some AFKing, obviously divination is very good. It's just opening up more and more AFK, and then it's just going to have to get to a point of where it's just going to have to be some serious AFKing during the month to get enough for the bond. Also, the combat, I've decided that I'm going to draw up a list of quests, items and stuff to go and effectively slay, in my opinion. And I think we're going to go after it. I think we're going to set it up ready to go and do some slaying, and then hopefully we can make some bonds with some combat methods as well. So not only will it just be skilling, we'll hopefully be doing a few mini-series where it's related to combat, and I can only use combat to make it as well. But yeah, that's going to be the plan anyway. We'll come back with any sort of levels and stuff, but that's going to be the big project. Hopefully by the time we update you on where we end up or what we're planning to do, a lot of this stuff will sell and will be a lot more liquid. I'm thinking if all these things sell which are underground exchange, I'm going to end up pulling something like 400 mil out, which is good because it's going to be the next 3 bonds are sorted. We've got a bit of sustainability, and we've got a bit more like the previous bond. I was scratching around in my banking free to play trying to work out what to do and how to do it, whereas now like we've got stuff sorted anyway. However, I'm going to wrap this clip up. Hey guys, appreciate the plan that we're still trying to do stuff. And sorry for the ramble. I know we end up rambling a lot on this series, but it's always about plans for this account anyway. However, I'm going to go and soldier through some more battle staffs. We'll come back when we're done. Hopefully we'll get 97. And we'll finish this video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys very soon for the next video where we now jump in and do some archaeology and some other big money making skills.